Welcome back to Chelsea News TV, and today we're going to first look at Declan Rice's stance on joining Liverpool instead of Chelsea, as Manchester United also keen on deal. And then we're going to look at Arsene Wenger's latest comments handing Chelsea transfer boost in Erling Haaland race. So the first transfer headline states that Declan Rice's stance on joining Liverpool instead of Chelsea, as Manchester United also keen on deal. So the reports are stating that Declan Rice was reportedly wanted by several clubs during the summer transfer window. Declan Rice has reportedly decided that he's open to departing London for the Northwest in a blow to former club Chelsea's chances of signing the West Ham star. England midfielder Declan Rice has been frequently linked with the move away from the Hammers. Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City and Chelsea were all credited with an interest in Declan Rice over the summer. Each club was keen to sign a new midfielder. However, they were all priced out of a transfer due to West Ham's huge £100 million valuation. That price tag was justified by the Premier League performances last season and by his displays for the Three Lions at Euro 2020. Manchester United and Manchester City eventually decided not to sign a holding midfielder, while Chelsea acquired Saul Niguez on loan from Atletico Madrid. West Ham managed to keep Rice, but speculation over his future will continue. And 90 Minutes claimed that the 22-year-old remains keen to explore his options next season and is open to a move to Northwest as much as staying in London appeals. That leaves Manchester United and Manchester City as the front runners for his signature. Liverpool could also enter the race if they decide they want to sign a new defensive midfielder. Declan Rice was released by Chelsea as a 14-year-old and the return to the club has long been mooted. It was widely reported that he was frustrated by West Ham's valuation of £100 million this summer. The Evening Standard last month reported that he has turned down two offers of a new contract. Tottenham's Harry Kane and Crystal Palace's Wilfried Zaha are just two examples of players who have been priced out of transfers after signing big long-term contracts. Declan Rice seemingly does not want to find himself in a similar position and is comfortable with the 3 years remaining on his current deal. However, West Ham boss David Moyes believes that Declan Rice, who scored during England's 4-0 win over Hungary on Thursday, is actually worth more than £100 million. The Scot has insisted that his captain would have more of an impact at the top club than some of their biggest signings. I don't agree with the owners that Declan Rice is a £100 million footballer, David Moyes told reporters last month. He's worth far more than £100 million, far more. I look at the players who have joined some clubs from overseas and come in and nowhere near have the impact Declan Rice would have. I certainly would have put a price on that. You can decide which figure you want to put on that, but I wouldn't be sanctioning anything like that, that's for sure. So it looks like Declan Rice's stance on joining Liverpool instead of Chelsea, as Manchester United also keen on deal. And the situation with Declan Rice is something that will be very interesting to Chelsea fans as they look to see if what Chelsea are going to do in the transfer window moving into January and moving into next summer, as they look to recruit in that midfield area in particular. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsene Wenger's latest comments hanged Chelsea transfer boost in Erling Haaland race. So the reports are stating that the Norway striker was linked with the move to Chelsea for the majority of the summer transfer window before Romelu Lukaku was signed for a £97.5 million fee. Arsene Wenger believes Erling Haaland will eventually secure a move to the Premier League following a summer full of speculation over his future. The 21-year-old is said to have a release clause in his Borussia Dortmund contract that will be activated next summer, where clubs will be allowed to sign him for as little as £68 million. Chelsea are one of many big clubs with a keen interest in Erling Haaland, but that may have now changed now considering their recent big money capture of Romelu Lukaku from Inter Milan. The Blues made Lukaku their club record signing after splashing £97.5 million to bring the Belgian striker back to Stamford Bridge last month. However, the West London club will be still aware of Erling Haaland's situation and could consider making a move next summer, especially given the bargain price he is set to be available for. There will be immense competition for the Norwegian signature though, with Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool and Real Madrid also said to be keen on him. Former Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger has stated that he believes the Norway international will make a move to the Premier League eventually, with the money in the English top flight being too strong. I think that Haaland's move will happen, Arsene Wenger said, speaking to German news outlet Bild via the Mirror. The economic power of the Premier League is too strong. English football is dominant because it is where the most money is. The best players always go the best way to make the most money. Haaland is likely to be the next high-profile goal scorer after Kylian Mbappe. He's a super talent. His ambition, his will to score goals and the ability to fight in a duel set him apart. He's there and wants to win. There is something in him that is great for a striker. Borussia Dortmund's soon-to-be sporting director Sebastian Kehl, who will take over from Michael Zorc next season, has insisted that the German club were never concerned about losing Erling Haaland in the recently concluded summer transfer window. Kehl told via Ace Football, "There were lots of rumours and lots of discussions, but internally we were always clear with Erling, with his father, with Mino Raiola, his agent. For that reason, we were always calm. He is here, you can see him, he's very motivated and very engaged, and he wants to play a great season for Borussia Dortmund." So it looks like Arsene Wenger's latest comments handed Chelsea transfer boost in Erling Haaland race. And when it comes to Erling Haaland, he is someone that might make that move to Chelsea eventually. Somewhere in this summer transfer window. It wasn't possible, but maybe in the January transfer window, or maybe even in the summer transfer window next season, as his transfer value will have a release clause unless he does sign a new contract. And that is something Chelsea can definitely pounce upon, because if we think about the Declan Rice situation, if we're going to spend £100 million on Declan Rice, and that is not possible, it does end up going to either Liverpool or Manchester United, that money can be utilised for the £40 million or 45 million euros we need for Saul Niguez. We can buy him if he turns out to be a success in that midfield area, then bring someone like a Jules Koundé looks likely to push the deal, and with some sales you get a player such as Erling Haaland to this football club, and it will be great business by Marina once again. So we will have to wait and see how Chelsea performs at the end of this season. If you want to see more daily videos from Chelsea News TV, make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button so I know you enjoyed the video, and share the video to your Chelsea friends and family. Click one of the videos on the screen and I'll see you there.